Welcome to Black Dragon Gaming. We're back with another Lord of the Rings Rise to War video. A few hours ago we received word that Season 2 is actually coming to an end. A little bit exciting, a bit of a relief depending on which side of the battle you're on at the moment. So Season 2 will conclude at 00 hours on the 8th of February, and then Season 3 will kick off on the 10th of February. There's not a lot of information as yet, but on their Facebook page they did leave this little message just to allow us to speculate, even for just a little bit. They're saying the prophecy is about to be fulfilled, a new order will rise. So is this talking about a new faction, maybe two factions? Because we know that the good side has two factions more than the evil side. So if I was going to guess at one, I would say possibly Gundabad, simply because they put the Gundabad fortress in the Season 2 update, but never really used it very much, just as another area that you could capture. If this is the case, then I would say there's a very good chance that we're going to see Azog and Bolg from the Hobbit movies make their appearance as new commanders for the evil side. I think a lot of people would be very excited to have Azog in the game because he was actually a very cool looking character in the Hobbit movies. The next part goes on to say an astonishing age with new objectives, territories and alliances approaches. It's time to reforge the glory. So if they are actually going to add another faction, it would also make sense that they're going to expand the map just a little bit. If you have a look at the current map, you can see that there are areas to the north, south and to the east that they haven't actually used as yet. So they might already have something in place to be able to expand this out, because if you throw another faction in there somewhere, you might want to be able to space out some of those other areas just so that factions aren't right on top of each other right at the start of the game. All I want to see if they are going to add another faction is to please balance the factions out so that it's not just another faction that gets wasted away in the first couple of weeks that nobody's going to be able to play as. This is actually something that I've spoken about in another video, which I'll leave a link to at the end of this one, so you can just go straight to that once you've finished watching. They did also mention new objectives, so hopefully Dol Guldur is not just the main target for everybody, because it is quite difficult for some of the factions to even get to it if they're not even strong enough. They're never going to be able to contest it regardless, and therefore it's a pointless objective for the season for many of those factions. Maybe Gollum will appear at random on the map so that if you defeat him you can take the ring, similar to the old Battle for Middle-earth games where you're able to take the ring back to your fortress and then gain an advantage once you had that in your possession. I think that could be a really cool way for factions to work together to get the ring back to their capital to gain an advantage. Then maybe at some stage Gollum could take that ring back again so that someone else might be able to get a chance at a different area of the map. But for now, if you're on one of those servers where you do have one of those whale factions that seem to be taking over, with 2 weeks left, it's a good opportunity for everybody else to try and team together and take back some of the lands so that everyone is against those factions, 8 versus 1 or something like that. Just have a bit of fun with those last 2 weeks. You've got nothing left to lose, I guess. It's also really good practice for learning how to go to war once the new season starts. I'm sure we can expect a lot more information to come out over the next week or two for new commanders, new territories, new features. As soon as we get that, I'll make sure that I update everyone on them then. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave me a like. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up with all the latest information as it comes through. Let me know in the comments below what things you would like to see for Season 3. But for now, thanks for watching, enjoy your day, and I'll be back very soon.